Yeah, been a rough little while for my Yankees here. Thank God they don't play today. Yeah, I don't want to watch them. They've been bad. We've got a smaller baseball slate today. Let's talk about it in today's MLB Preview. What's going on, everybody? I hope you're enjoying your day. My name's Miller, of course. We do these MLB previews every day on the channel, unless I can't that day, like the last couple of days. But we're back with an MLB preview. We've got a smaller slate of baseball today, like I said. As always, hit that like button. It helps me out a ton. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. We do these daily previews. We do lots of MLB The Show 21 content. Got a ton more coming your way. I'm very excited about it. And, of course, as always, socials, Discord, everything else linked in the description below, so make sure you check that out as well. Let's talk about today's matchups. We just have 7 games on the docket, with the Twins game and the Athletics game getting postponed due to COVID because of the Twins outbreak. So let's talk about the 7 games we have to talk about. First up, the White Sox are 8-8. They play at 11 a.m. Eastern time against the Boston Red Sox. Very early matchup today. Our only afternoon game. So Lucas Giolito, ace of the White Sox, on the mound for them. He's looked pretty good so far this year, so he'll look to continue that success versus Nathan Eovaldi of the Boston Red Sox. Of course, the Red Sox are 10-6. They've cooled down a little bit since their 9-game winning streak, but they are still 10-6, like I said. So still having a good season as of right now. Eovaldi looks to continue to pitch well. He's pitched well in his first few starts, so good season for him. The Red Sox hope to build on his success and hope he can continue to pitch the way that he has. At 7:05, the 7-8 St. Louis Cardinals, they're struggling a little bit, face the more so struggling 5-8 Washington Nationals, of course. Jack Flaherty on the mound for the Cardinals had a terrible first start. He's bounced back since then. His overall numbers aren't the best, but I wouldn't worry about it. Jack Flaherty is one of the best pitchers in baseball. He's very exciting and very fun to watch. And then Washington has Joe Ross on the mound for them. He's looked great so far this year, surprisingly. The Nationals are looking to get closer and closer to that 500 mark and continue to build up their success a little bit. They've started out of the gates here slowly because of COVID and everything, but as they get some more players back, they're hoping to be more successful because they had that COVID outbreak and a lot of their players were gone and out. So hopefully they can continue to get it closer and closer to 500 and eventually get it over 500. At 7:05 as well, the 9-6 San Francisco Giants face off against the 8-7 Philadelphia Phillies. They've struggled a little bit since sweeping the Braves in the opening series of the season. Kevin Gausman on the mound for these Giants. He's looked great so far this year. Of course, coming off of getting that qualifying offer, a lot of people were surprised that the Giants offered it to him. They weren't sure if he was worth that much money, but he's looked good so far this year. Against the surprising Chase Anderson of the Phillies. Chase Anderson has looked pretty good for the Phillies so far this year. They're looking to have him continue to be successful so they can make a postseason run here this year. We'll see if they're able to do it. Not sure. The Giants have looked really good so far this year, surprisingly, so we'll see. Good matchup in store. At 8:10, the 8-8 Tampa Bay Rays face off against the surprising 9-5 first place in the AL Central Kansas City Royals. Josh Fleming on the mound for the Rays. And then Danny Duffy on the mound for the Royals. Danny Duffy has looked like his old self. He's looked great so far this year. Kind of back to that old prime form that Danny Duffy once had when all the trade rumors were surrounding him back in like 2016-17. The Royals are very surprising. I think no one expected them to be in first place at all. Yes, it's only 14 games into the season and they're 9-5, but still impressive nonetheless. They're looking to continue to play well and continue to surprise some people, including myself. Good for them. At 7-9, the Texas Rangers face the 8-5 Los Angeles Angels at 9:38 Eastern Time tonight. Ari Hara on the mound for the Rangers versus Dylan Cy Bundy on the mound for the Angels. The Angels need Dylan Bundy to continue to have a successful season if they want to make a postseason push later on in the year. So they'll look to see if he can do that against this bad Rangers team. At 13-3, the Los Angeles Dodgers are 10 games above 500. They're easily the best team in baseball. I feel like we could just cancel the season, name the Dodgers World Series champions, and move on. I hate it so much. Please stop being the best team in baseball by far. Pain. They face off against the surprising 10-6 Seattle Mariners. Dustin May on the mound for the Dodgers, best fifth starter in baseball at a 1-0, 1.74 ERA. He's looked nasty. Just not surprising. I'm sure he's going to pitch well in this one. against Justice Sheffield. Tall task for Justice Sheffield. His full season numbers don't look the best, but he has looked better recently. Asking Justice Sheffield to pitch well against the Dodgers is like asking a fish to climb a tree. It's just not going to happen. So we'll see. Maybe he'll surprise us, but I doubt it. The Dodgers, too good. Way too good. Please stop. And then the last matchup of the day, the 8-7 Milwaukee Brewers face off against the 10-7 San Diego Padres. The Padres, of course, coming off of that good series with the Dodgers, full of highlights already. Brandon Woodruff on the mound for the Brewers. He looks to get his first win of the season. He has looked good so far this year, though, of course. He's the ace of that staff. He's really good. Corbin Burns might be the ace of that staff now. Corbin Burns has pitched at an elite level. But anyway, Woodruff is also very good as well. And then Joe Musgrove on the mound for the Padres has only given up one earned run this year, of course, through that no-hitter. He's looked really good so far this year. Faces a good Brewers team. We'll see if he can continue his success and help the Padres make that postseason push that they're looking to. And then, of course, like I mentioned today, the Twins and Athletics game was postponed. So I'm not sure when the Twins are going to play again. Hopefully tomorrow, we will see. Now, my player to watch in this one, I'm going to go with a struggling player, and that's David Fletcher. He has not looked great so far this year. He has an OPS of just .516, so that's not good at all. He's batting just .237. Does not have any home runs. His slugging percentage is just .254 with a .262 on base. None of those are very good numbers. The Angels need him to pick it back up like he did last year and be successful, be their leadoff hitter, be their second baseman. The Angels need him if they want to continue their postseason push. Like I said, yes, it's early in the season. Yes, David Fletcher can turn it around, but he's my player to watch in this one. He's got to snap out of this slump that he's in. We all know how good he can be, but the Angels need him to pick it up a little bit if they want to continue to be successful this year and make a push for that top spot in the division. And then my pitcher to watch in this one, of course, I mentioned him as being surprisingly successful this year. Nathan Eovaldi has looked really good so far this year. He's pitched well against the Twins and the Rays, and maybe one more team, I can't remember. But so overall, his season stats are really good. In just over 17 innings, he has an ERA of just 2.08, which is fantastic. His opponents are batting less than 200 against him, and his whip is under 1. So, very, very, very good stats so far for him. I'm impressed. He's in that 17 innings. He's got 14 strikeouts. He's always had great strikeout stuff, but he's pitching well so far this year. The Red Sox need him to continue to pitch well if they want to make that postseason push, like I said, and continue to surprise some people. So good for him. Good for the Red Sox for actually having a good pitcher. We're all surprised. I'm not going to lie to you. So he's my pitcher to watch in this. We'll see if he can continue his success against the White Sox and continue to pitch well this year. My team to watch in this one is actually Eovaldi's opponent, the White Sox. They are 8-8. That's not that bad considering they're only 16 games into the season. But everyone expected them to be near the top of this division, and right now they're in 4th place. They're not at the top of the division like people thought they were going to be. They're facing what's supposed to be a worse team than them in the Red Sox. Eovaldi's pitched well, but the White Sox should come out on top in this one. They're my team to watch because they need to start making that first place push if they want to continue to have success this season. So that's why they're going to be my team to watch. All right, guys, I appreciate you watching. That's going to do it for me in today's MLB preview. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss when every video goes live. I've got more MLB The Show content coming your way. Of course, like I said, we do these daily previews every day on the channel. And as always, everything, Discord, podcast, socials, linked in the description below. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.